Hey guys, Dave here. Well, today we're making up a lost in Tuscany creamy rice and chicken skillet. Now, you might be asking why it's called Lost in Tuscany. Well, it kind of gets lost because traditional Tuscan chicken isn't made with rice, but today we're going to make it with rice. We're going to go off the beaten path and get lost. So let's get started. So, once again, the old ingredients we have some spinach, some onions, some garlic, butter, sun dried tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, chicken, oil, cream, Italian seasoning, chicken broth, rice, pepper, salt, and some Parmigiano. Okie dokie, the first thing I'm going to do is grab up those chicken thighs, and I'm just going to kind of cut them into strips here, just manageable strips. Just something like that. That's about perfect. Now, I'm using thighs here, guys, simply because they add a little more flavor, but you can go ahead and use breast too if you like, but thighs are really good to me. Now I've got the chicken all cut up and I got the pan heated over medium-high heat. I'm going to go in with a knob of butter, about a tablespoon. Add in a bit of oil just so that butter doesn't burn. Just kind of get it around the pan here. Then in we go with that chicken. Oh, season things up with some salt. And of course, my all-time favorite, some ground black pepper. And we'll just give this a stir around, and we're just going to cook this until it's basically browned. It doesn't have to be cooked all the way through because it is going to cook in the rice for a while. And while that chicken is searing up, I'm going to grab up some sun-dried tomatoes and kind of slice these up, something like that. Actually, I might even quarter them. I don't know about you, but I really like sun-dried tomatoes. And the same, I'm going to grab up some cherry or grape tomatoes, whatever you want to call them, and just half these. Lots of tomatoes in here. Okay, we've been about 5 or 6 minutes here, and that chicken is pretty well no longer pinkish. Not totally cooked through, but it is going to cook in the rice for another 15 minutes. So what I'm going to do is just remove it, and we'll just go ahead and set this aside on a plate. Now, in the same pan, and you want to clean it, you got all that chicken flavor in there. I'm going to go in with a small chopped onion, 3 cloves of garlic, those sun-dried tomatoes, and this is about half a cup of sun-dried tomatoes here. And I'm going to throw in a good heaping teaspoon of course, Italian seasoning, maybe a touch more because it is Italian, and a good teaspoon of smoked paprika. And I use the smoke because it tastes so much better. And we'll just stir and saute this until all of those flavors come together. Oh, and that wonderful aroma of onion and garlic fills the air. Oh my goodness, guys. This is starting to smell good already, and you know what? We've only just begun. After a couple of minutes here, we are fragrant, mighty fragrant, so we're going to go in with those cherry tomatoes, grape tomatoes, whatever you want to call them. And we'll just stir and cook these around for, I guess, 2 or 3 minutes until they begin to wilt down a little bit. Isn't this looking good? Look at the colors. Wow. After a couple of minutes, it begun to wilt down a little bit, so I'm going to go in with a cup of uncooked rice, and this is long-grained rice. Just give this a quick stir around until that paprika and that Italian seasoning mixes with the rice and sun-dried tomatoes. Oh, what a great mixture here. Next up, I'm going to pour in 2.5 cups of chicken broth, and this is a fairly rich broth because it's chickeny and you want it nice and chickeny. And we'll follow that with a cup of table cream. And this is perfect because it's about 18%. And that's what you want to have it nice and creamy. Could use half and half too, but I'm going to use table cream. Give this a stir around and just look at those colors, guys. We got that all stirred up, and now I'm going to nestle that chicken back in there. Like I said, I'm not sure if I said it or not, but I am using thighs here, but you can use breasts as well. And these are boneless, skinless thighs too. Chicken all nestled in and cozy. I'm going to slip a cover on, and we're going to let this simmer away for about 15 to 18 minutes until that rice is cooked through. And while we're cooking up here, I did mention I'm using boneless, skinless thighs, or you can use chicken breasts. You can even use whole chicken and just nestle those in too. Just to, kind of depends on the appearance you want. And it's November here, and you know what? This is our first snowfall. Kind of sad thinking about the boat. And a few months ago, we were on the water. Oh, well. But anyway, let me know what the weather's like down your way. But like I say, first snowfall, and we're getting ready for Christmas. After about 50 minutes on medium-low heat, let's lift this off, and we are looking pretty darn good here. Woohoo! And smelling incredible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in a handful of spinach here, and we'll just kind of nestle this in and let it wilt down. Then I'm going to sprinkle in about half a cup of good old Parmesan, because you gotta have Parmesan. Once again, we'll give this a stir around, and we are looking pretty good here, guys. Now what I've done is I've turned this down to low, so I'm just going to slip the lid back on, and we'll let this go for another 4 or 5 minutes, just until things become perfect. After about 5 minutes on low, just look at this. Oh my goodness. Absolute perfection. Our lost in Tuscany creamy chicken rice skillet. Wow. All right, let's dig in here and grab some of this up chicken and get some of the tomato. Oh my goodness, the sun-dried tomatoes. This is going to be so good. The only thing I forgot here is a little bit of spinach. There we go, our complete meal. Now, a few tips and tricks here, guys. This does last in the fridge for a few days. It's really good. Because of the cream, I'm not sure how well it would freeze. It might be okay. Like I said before earlier in the video, you can substitute chicken thighs for chicken breasts, or you can do bone in, or you can do like the whole chicken thigh with the bone in and set them in. Entirely up to you. Adjust the seasoning according to your liking. But this is really good the way it is right now. So, like I said, just go ahead and adjust it to whatever you like. All right, let's go ahead and give this a taste test. I hope it's not too hot. This is really good, guys. It's got a real pop to it, and I think it's the tomatoes, the sun-dried tomatoes combined with the cherry tomatoes. But the seasoning is spot on. It's just perfect. And you know what? I actually like this with rice more so than probably pasta. But you can be the judge of this, but it is good. And if you do make it up, leave us a comment, because I love to read them. Most of all, like and subscribe. It really helps. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe. I'm going to have more, definitely. We'll see you in the next video. So good.